Hello, good morning. Hope all is good. I'm doing all right today. Got the same notification everybody else got this morning about the official Nintendo Switch news or announcement. They finally decided to show it off after all the leaks that were going on. I think the design looks pretty good. Uh, I did think it was interesting that they have clarified there will be exclusive games to the Switch 2. It is backwards compatible, which is nice that Nintendo is doing, because that's rare for them, unless it's their traditional handhelds. But it's good it's backwards compatible with the original Nintendo Switch. But them clarifying that there will be exclusive games to the Switch too, I think is the most interesting because I want to see like how they're going to do that. Because I'm guessing their more popular IP they're going to want on both the Switch and the Switch 2. And then maybe third party will be able to make exclusive Switch 2 games. I don't know. What I do know is that the price point was not announced. My guess is it's going to be $400, $399. Just my guess. Probably around there. And then, you got to dance around. Most people, would you want to invest that in Switch 2 or in a Steam Deck? Because the handheld space is getting a lot more popular now, so we'll see. But it is good they finally announced it because the leaks were going crazy. So they just need to put something out there, and I think they said there'll be more news in April. I don't remember the day. I didn't see that. I think April 2nd or something like that. So not far away, but good. It's good that they put that out because at this point we were going to get a full week before they had a chance to even announce a launch lineup. People said that it did look like in the trailer that was a new Mario Kart game. I don't know the difference in Mario Kart, so I couldn't tell you if the levels were new or not in there. But there were so many Black Friday sales of that bundle of the original Switch and the Mario Kart 8 bundle that it wouldn't surprise me if it launched with a new. That was obviously successful the last time. Why not just do it again? Anyway, besides that, I did see some other things. I don't know if I want to comment on it. I think it's funny. Social media these days is so they're so focused on people atoning, but they don't actually want them to atone. They just want to join in like a mob hate trade. And I find that funny because people wonder why we don't have the same grace and all that as previous years. And it's just because people enjoy the pile-on effect. We don't allow people to, make mistakes and then atone anymore. Like, oh, you made a mistake. We're going to remind you of that every single day for the rest of your life. And that seems like too much energy I just couldn't. Me personally, I don't have the energy to log into an app and every day tell somebody, hey, remember this thing you did? Come on.
Need something?
I think that energy could be lent.
Then I'll be leaving.
It could be lent elsewhere. But I don't want to get too deep in that because I don't want to be a part of I don't want to be a part of that at all. Anyway, obviously more Star Rail today. I hope that the frame issue is fixed, but we'll see. I don't know.
We're here at Memorial Palace, Akima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier. This is a good place for our chat. Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphorius' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the Ocean Titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say. If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze. Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphorius' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos. 3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature. Then came Kefali, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty. With that, the first humans were born. In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die. Not until the 3 calamities fell upon the world: trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. The black tide swallowed the world whole, inundating it in blood. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
Is something wrong? This sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease. I see. Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. That's why you find it difficult to remember the key events. That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that Bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others. Take my suggestion, Bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphorius. Hey! No butting in! Class is still ongoing! Where did I stop the last time? Oh, right. Amphorius started off as a ball of chaos. The three Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another three Foundation Titans created the Earth, Ocean, and Skies. And a different three Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me. But three baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened. A prophecy appeared on Amphorius, something no one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphorius!
Is something else wrong? Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time. Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it. I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself.
I mean, that would be preferred.
I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless. We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphorius' history. Come with me.
Okay,
Please, give me a moment. The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering you're guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
Wasn't custom. I would say correct.
You have a very considerate partner. Follow me then. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me? Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
Okay. I have one thought there, and that's when you were, in those public pools as a kid. Man, you didn't want to be in the warmer parts of the water.
Now
Say
place
that.
your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly. Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense, for the waters shall bring us closer together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now.
Oh. Was this some kind of ritual? I don't like the trap one.
You're not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way. You will learn the truth about this world from me, and in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphorius to be free of troubles.
Go on.
You learned the legends of Amphorius from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphorius. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness. Amphorius has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Akima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphorius' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves.
Hmm.
It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphorius's flame chase journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Arkema needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
Saving the world is what we do best. I'm gonna pick that one.
You must have been blessed by many miracles to say that with such unwavering confidence. I may be getting ahead of myself, but for Amphorius, I am willing to take a chance on you. I have laid my heart bare, and in return, I just want you to make a single promise.
What's that?
Promise me to never tell the people of Arkema about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen.
It sounds doable, but I want to know why.
Arkema is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that?
Fair enough.
Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dun Hung's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
Okay, another world-saving mission. Of course. Be right. Finally back. What did she say to you? Related information. Yeah. But she made the agreement with me. She didn't make it with Don, so technically he could tell him. And it wouldn't be breaking the promise. Yeah, something is off about this world. Oh, yeah, that's true. Keeping it intentionally hidden. This is indeed a foggy situation. What do we do now? I can't stop thinking about your broken spear. What should we do now? I suppose that's a good plan. I don't know how I feel about that. In RPGs, it's a common thing, but some RPGs do it too much. I forget what was the last one I played that was every stop you had to go and talk to everybody to get oh, it was Dawn Trail. It was Final Fantasy 14's Dawn Trail expansion, and they did it to death. And I was like, okay, this is too much. So you have to strike a balance. I think you could do it. Well, it's going to be an RPG where you go and explore the area and talk to the people. As long as you don't do it to death, I guess it's fine. Don Turl just did it to exhaustion. Is this target dummy? Oh. See. What's this thing? Oh, I want to kill this thing. Is it like a bad thing if I do? Hey, what is that? A mysterious object blessed by Janice. After breaking it, movement speed will increase. Oh. Okay. Oh, right. The rotating thing.
Pretty underwhelming.
I got the. What? Is this? Huh.
There seems to be a...
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have. Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier?
We speak with an accent. I'll just pick the frontier. I don't want to give too much information and break the promise.
Thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysosairs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First, those minions of Nikador attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
Restore it. Just human effort. That's going to take a couple of days at least.
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
High Priest Treby, oh Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
So I could summon miracles. Did feel this something strange in me.
Huh? When we all arrived in Akama? Come to think of it, we felt something a bit odd too. Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too? Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Treby will see if you get it.
First, oh, they're just giving us the ability to do it too. Okay.
Wow! You got it on the first try! You're a natural!
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akama. Feats abound right here.
They don't seem cut out for this.
There are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior. Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your chat go?
We reached an agreement.
Alrighty, as long as things are going well. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akama. And Treby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Emporius. Most of the time, at least. Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akama with them.
Oh, your phone? uh, they wouldn't have phones here, would they? I mean, I get both options you put. Well,
Yeah! We knew it! There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond the beyond Akama. Like the city you're from. Let's see.
interesting.
It's different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick.
Yeah, this world is
All set.
I like the
Now,
design.
contact one another with our
Just
teleslates.
something weird is
Maybe
going
you
on
don't
here.
know. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads. Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything? You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
Won't that mess up the economy? Also, we have to pay for our own food and accommodation. Titans really are capable of anything. I'll just put 3.
We know, right? Aren't Titans amazing? Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
A miracle.
They must have had the choice to
From the oven.
have
Bring word to the bard.
Don Hung as a companion
Akama. Feats abound, right?
way before, because I'm sure they wouldn't have made that decision knowing that the voice actor wouldn't be available for so many of these cutscenes. Remind me to go and review the prayer will play its path. Follow capture.
Here.
Okay. Well. Try and grab it.
Does it really work?
What the? Like a feed thing? Ah, this is how you find the treasure in this area.
Want this? Fine.
I'll explore this amount
Get an amuse
later.
yourself.
Oh, what are you two doing up here? I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right? I, Damionis, saw your valiant figures in the battle.
I'm also surprised they didn't make them change their garments, like, right away, so that people wouldn't, in the city wouldn't, be questioning where we came from.
Oh, you mean to say take a photo, don't you?
It's hard to hold back your laughter. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Aha! See, you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. After all, everyone in this holy city knows me as the explorer. All right, pass me your photo stone. Oh, this is an entirely foreign make, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Easy peasy. I know how to use this now. Huh. Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look this way. And we're done. Here, have a look.
For aperture and fill would work better. Don't be so nitpicky.
Well, I mean, as long as you're happy with the photos. Say, I've been wanting to ask you guys something. I didn't think I'd actually get the chance, but you're not really from another city, are you? I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from beyond the sky.
Remain silent. Oh, pretty decent lie, I suppose.
Thalassopolis? Oh, is that so? I thought I'd finally found proof that a world beyond the sky exists.
Remain silent.
It doesn't matter. At any rate,
Why would they want to prevent that information?
Warriors of Thalassopolis.
I still don't fully understand.
Welcomes you.
I know that she explained why, but that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this too. I don't think we fooled them either. Go this way to get down.
Iris, my cherished Iris.
Nympha, my beloved Nympha.
Let's leave Akuma.
What?
A place for just the two of us.
Okay. Gripping secret. Let's see. Reward. Collecting on this. Okay.
Oh, you want this?
Does look like I.
Take it and amuse yourself.
It does look like I am still having some drop frames, but it looks like it was just a one. Oh. Firewood. A rolling stone. There's going to be a lot to explore later on. I don't know how I feel about this. I like the idea, but I hope you only have to do it once. Once each teleport. I hope I don't have to need to do that every single time I go through that. Okay. I'm going to get distracted if I go exploring. I'm going to follow the main path for now. But I'll just do this later. Am I going the wrong way? Okay.
Never save for tomorrow.
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped, Chrysos heir. The weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear, you must bury the past. Suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
You two, you're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous Grand Craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear. Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting. The one who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphoria's. Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two. You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphorius and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary.
Has anyone questioned the prophecy? Who was it exactly that issued the prophecy?
The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents. There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, that is just one of many popular folktales. Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Many have paid the price. Me? I'm still seeking that answer myself. But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far. It's Nikador. I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal. One day, I'll break the lance and take the core flame of strife. But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up. Oh, right. Treeby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please, also accept these gifts as a token of my appreciation. Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more? I won't take up more of your time. See you later.
You would think that they would want to know more about how they travel, like how we travel between worlds and things like that. But I guess, like he said, their only concern is prophecy, and they don't have time to think about anything else. But that's strange.
Drink 10 vats of water every day, and Fagusa bless you.
What's the point of that? Watch out for moving objects. Like with Trailblazer. Huh. Okay.
Ah, it's our two distinguished guests. Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromases. Well, I'm also just passing by.
I heard. Isn't too fresh. I'm not.
Yes, I enjoy the air here. It's rather sweet, full of the fragrance of life. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Dan Hong.
I show off my dance moves. Point of drummers are livening up the atmosphere. I'm just gonna remain silent.
Oh, this child looks hungry. Since you are here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromases? Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there.
I'm losing my immersion a little bit, to be honest with you, with being in the middle of my screen. Let's see, let me change this up. I'm just worried about getting into a battle and the main character. I think you have to have a full team to enable it, right? Oh, no, you don't.
Since it's your first time feeding, just a small piece will do.
Can I have a taste? No, I don't want to do that. For the feed dog, huh? Eat the feed in front of. I might eat. No.
It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try petting it? It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromas. It makes me envious.
Don't you want to try petting it as well?
Me? No thanks. It's all right.
Concerned about something. Since we've just arrived in this area, we have to build a closer relationships with everyone through our actions.
Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akama, you already showed ample goodwill. It's just that I am not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children. So please don't take it to heart. Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case, I might be able to help.
You have to force yourself. Yeah, sure.
That's not it. Photography is an interest of mine. No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground.
She now able to touch things? Is that her thing?
What beautiful colors. It's very cute. The aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues. Alright, get into position. And we're done. I hope that you like it.
Where's the color?
My apologies.
Oh.
Just personal preference. I like black and white photos. If it bothers you, I can take another photo.
That's fine.
I'm glad that I could help. Then, I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with the Dromesis.
Well, strange, a mysterious lady. Receiving a stand photographer script. I'm gonna pick 3 just because it's funny. Are you speaking like a stellar hunter all of a sudden? Elusive, yeah, I agree. New message. Oh, that's right. I forgot they had phones here. I was about to say we can't contact the rest of the Trailblazers yet. Plenty of interesting people. Part of me wants to wander and explore a bit more, but I'll just get lost in the weeds. It does let you do it though, so maybe I should for a little bit. Do most of it on my own. Because I also want to get all the treasures in the maps, stuff like that. Even if it's a little Stellar Jade, if you play this game mostly free to play, you're gonna want. Yours with simple and delicate carvings. Stories of the folly, creating life and building Kama. In the murals, Folly bears an enormous dawn device on their back. Golden divine blood courses across their body, flowing to the ground from the left-hand side of their chest and spreading in all directions. At their feet, the human bathed in the golden blood work together to create a great city. The city is a Kama, origin of a euphorious civilization. Okay. What's that thing? Oh, it's we put down now.
Looks good.
This way doesn't seem to be. Go. I don't know why this doesn't seem much faster to me, but.
Ma'am, this item of yours is new. Completely new, there's no doubt about it.
That's impossible. This is an heirloom that's been passed down by my ancestors. Where's Theodoros? Get him over here to take a look.
Although I'm not as experienced at doing appraisals as he is, I'm very confident about this. If you don't trust me, you can take it elsewhere for a second opinion. Or I can burn it for you. You'll be able to tell once you smell it.
No way! You can't burn my family heirloom!
And you just restore it with that ability? Guess not. Oh, is that everything? Everything. Go back. Nine treasures here.
Hey, are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up! It's filling up quickly.
Debating one? Yeah. Excuse me, we accidentally over something about a form just now. I'd like to find out more.
Your outfits, who exactly?
See what I'm saying? That's why I'm surprised they make us change outfits right away. We're from a foreign land who assists in defense of...
Ah, brave warriors. Pardon me. I didn't expect you to be interested in such social affairs, but sure thing. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akuma's World Wound Web.
World Wound Web.
Got it. Please take a look.
Let's see. Wait, what? How do they know this? The rosy maiden doesn't have smoke. Beyond the sky is real. Her hair was pink and she wore a blue. Eyes were red of the sea. What's going on here? what's going on here? They're obviously, this is one of those conspiracy theory threads that people would have. Interesting. I don't need to read all this. They don't expect me to read all that, right? Like, I get it. It's a forum talking about how there's a world beyond the sky. They're actually explaining some things that we know of. So, even if I risk my own life, I'll find the rosy celestial maiden. Silence you all. So, Sky Breaching Explorer is the one that's pushing this. Huh. So this is this is probably the person that took the photo. This is the explorer, the Sky Breaching Explorer. I'm pretty sure that the person who took the photo when we were on top of the roof. Anyway, they made a mistake. Yeah. Well, that's your fault. You shouldn't have let him take the photo. You give somebody a foreign device, and of course they're going to be curious on how it works. Mankind's greatest enemy is social media. That's fun. That's funny. Can I just we could travel fast travel there? How close am I? Oh, I'm close enough. Travel.
It's back to the Grand Baths. Rosy Celestial Maiden. Just from this name alone, I am able to imagine your beauty. You must be the incarnation of Nestia. Oh, you cause me to sink deeper and deeper, unable to get a hold of myself. Oh, beautiful Celestial Maiden, how can I ever win your affection?
With snacks, she's in cute clothes. Ugh.
Damius? Almanos? No, I don't know what you're talking about, friend. Right now, I only have the rosy Celestial Maiden in my heart.
Yeah, that's not good. They made a huge mistake letting that guy take the camera.
Oh, rosy Celestial Maiden, you truly are a gift from the heavens, a daughter of the sun. Even Aquila cannot restrain you. Will you gently carve open the sky, if only to lead us out of this long, dark night?
She's not that gentle. I don't want to add to this. So usually I would pick the funny option though.
I don't care about any dummy illness. Right now, I only have beautiful fantasies and poems in my heart. Oh, rosy Celestial Maiden, the light of Akima.
These people got delusional fast.
Dear citizens, please stop spreading images of unknown origins. Please wake up! The Rosy Celestial Maiden is a lie crafted by Zagreus as a prank. We should follow the lead of Lady Aglaya and not subject ourselves to such mind-numbing fantasies.
Well, not a lie, but we can't.
Damionis, that explorer who thinks very highly of himself. I've heard of him, but have never met him in person. Others have said he's completely crazy.
Rosy Celestial Maiden, a world beyond the sky.
What's that commotion?
Oh, there he is. How the hell am I supposed to get up there?
Stop chasing after me. Don't come any closer.
He's running toward the Garden of Life. Give chase! That guy. What's all this fuss?
Celestial Maiden! Celestial Maiden!
Citizen, calm down. Don't do anything foolish.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you trying to defile the gods?
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch.
What he's trying to do? Let's get closer and take a look. I really like the set design they made for this area. Scale is really good. I'm all about scale in games. If you're gonna make a world, there should be scale to it. Really good.
The wisdom of Circes should be shared equally by all. I, explorer Damionis, shall put on these wings today and touch the sky, proving to everyone that a world beyond the sky exists.
Wings?
That's right. Right here, right now.
What is he talking about?
That is a giant flying amphora! You're going to fall to your death!
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself and remove all doubts.
He's... Aki doesn't react. Anyway, I think he's going to die. Of course, we need, or you think he will succeed? No, probably. Can't stand by and watch him die. Let's go.
You two are the distinguished guests of Lady Aglaia?
My dear friends, I know that you must have your own reasons to hide the truth. I shall not make things difficult for you. But thank you for showing me the image from beyond the sky. Now I shall embark on this earth-shaking undertaking. Damionis always follows through on his words.
Really misunderstood.
Save your words of persuasion. I've made up my mind.
No one will remember you as harsh.
My friend, your tone has betrayed you. I understand that you're trying to persuade me to stay.
A clever fool. That's how to describe people like him, right?
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words. Aquila, feel my wrath!
Just tell him. Didn't we have an agreement? This can't end well.
What did you just say?
So, I was right? You really are from beyond the sky? A pact? Ah, so that's why he called you distinguished guests of Aglaia.
Damionis, we're taking you in for an interrogation.
This is not going to go well. He learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaia for judgment. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damionis said about a world beyond the sky, the rosy celestial maiden has already spread everywhere. It's all right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varix Leo and share something even more interesting with him. That way, there's a chance that you can cover up the rumors. As for what happened earlier, you won't tell anyone else about it. So go now, brave heroes.
Breaking a promise in the same day is diabolical. There's really no fixing that. What's this? It looks like one of those mannequins. Clothing stores of Pentagony. There's also a butterfly. Fashion. I don't think it's a fashion accessory. There's a warrior I've never seen before. You too. I like it. Oh, is this thing speaking? Abe, are you a talking butterfly? Huh? I don't like the other two. Oh, so they're just like the birds from Anacone. Nifs with blessings everywhere. Yeah, click them. I'd never collected all the birds in Penacony. I didn't even finish leveling or getting all the leveling all the clocky stuff in Penacony either. Never got around to it. I was wondering what, oh, that sound is from when you get close to one of these. This is the thing with the flames again. Yeah. Give you any money? Oh, why would I burn my credit? Oh, that didn't work. You do have to give it that? Oh, I got a credit back right back. I guess it doesn't.
Please, careful, not the spirit thief.
This is the sacred feast of Fagusa.
You're in here.
Be in awe of J-Warriors.
Let's go back for another soak.
Put your hand into the lion's mouth. No, I'm not going to do that. Back with the baseball bat. I'll get some hand.
Look who came to visit this mighty lion. Aren't you Akima's two new friends? The brave warriors from a faraway place. It's an honor to meet you. Didn't anyone tell you? I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akima. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place. Brave warriors. I'm afraid that I won't be able to help with that. Rumors? As long as the citizens like it, who cares about whether it's true or not? However, the way you two are trying to stop it from spreading further, could there be some other reason? How about sharing it with me?
Are you so interested in the tea?
Don't be fooled by it. This lion loves engaging in gossip and rumors. few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
Isn't this Lord Mighty? How have you been lately?
The face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena. You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment, even encouraging despicable acts such as fabricating history. There's no limit to how low you would stoop.
How can you call that a fabrication? At most, it's just a little reinterpretation, artistic reinterpretation.
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust with my bare hands.
You got it. I'll fix that right now. I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Operation of her sex must die down. That's good.
Don't misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that lion head. Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial reason, his weak and fragile heart might not be able to bear it. Pray for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
Ask about it, come clean. It's got a weird deja vu thing.
We've been waiting for quite some time.
I don't think they've ever explained deja vu. I know people have tried to explain it. It doesn't make any sense how you can have something that you've experienced before happen again. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. That's why people have the Matrix theory,
We've been waiting here for quite some time.
which I also don't believe in.
Tired. Wow, you guys are well informed. You even know about the World Wound Web? Young people sure are full of energy. But it's been such a busy day. Where would we find the time to surf the web?
Surfing the web isn't a good habit to have.
What a strange thing to say. Anyway, let's go. I hope Aggie isn't annoyed from waiting too long.
I'm even taller than Kimberly now.
This story sounds a little...
Faith
Hmm.
can dispel the black
Oh,
tide.
heard the sound. Like I hear a chest somewhere. Open this. And there's an anchor here.
Have you heard? Seems like all the rooms are full.
And a treasure chest.
Looks good.
Have you heard? Seems like all the rooms are full.
Oh.
Faith can dispel the black tide.
I keep getting distracted with that voice, thinking it's March, but it's not March.
Is that all?
Hearing this melody makes me feel better.
See, we have to give this thing. I mean, it would burn trash, right? Flammable, but it doesn't burn. Why not? This. It's a fate. Tombstone at the end of the sky. Paradise of evil. Will do their best to not look in its general direction. Listen to the black tide's maniacal laugh. Come out in droves when the sun goes down again.
Look, the Gate of Infinity. It's very eye-catching, isn't it? That's where we met. Oh well, the past cannot be recreated. All we can do is follow the prophecy and move forward.
Right.
Those are two different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the Veil of Evernight through prayer, and then salvage necessary items from the past for our own use. It isn't actually reversing time.
It even surprising, considering that we are also gods in this. Gods have to obey the underlying. Still trying to understand Forrest's laws. We'll take photos later. Let's go and meet Aggie now. Agla is not going to be happy.
Aggie, we're back!
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location of Castrum Kremnos.
Oh, he's that candid with the two of you. Castrum Kremnos, both Nikador's territory and their current abode, is a moving city-state enveloped in fog. Let's talk about something less serious for now. Would you mind giving the three of us some space, Treeby?
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Treeby mentioned, the both of you spared no effort in protecting the holy city. I would like to present you with a gift in recognition of that. If you are to stay in Akima, you'll need a place to rest. This gift will address your troubles. Welcome to your private bath chamber.
How fancy. Even better than the Pentaconian hotel rooms. I want to go back to the Astro Express anymore. I just picked through. This place is indeed spacious and the decor is quite impressive.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Here, take some time and get to know your surroundings.
I saw this question on, it was on social media somewhere, one of the platforms, where people were asking, do you read all the like lore books and stuff that developers put in games? And people were saying like, oh yeah, I read everything, or some people were like, oh, I read everything in games I like, whatever. A lot of people are capping in those comments. There's no way that people read every bit of lore. The reason why I say that is because the prime example of that is Destiny. That game made certain YouTubers, not a bunch, but certain YouTubers viable because they were the ones that went and found the lore and stuff, and people were not interested in going and reading all those lore books because there were so many. And Star Rail has a ton of them. I think Genshin does too. I haven't Lord Genshin in a while, so I don't know if they adjusted it, but I remember doing that with Mass Effect 2. I read everything in Mass Effect 2. But the reason I don't do it anymore is because I realized I didn't retain any of that information. If I were to start Mass Effect 2 right now, I wouldn't remember every bit of lore. So it does usually depend on the game, but I don't think any game I would sit there and try to read every piece of paper or book or whatever they put in a game. Aren't you going to test the water temperature? Like Cold Dragon Young. So you dip 2 fingers in the bath to check the water temperature. Lukewarm. Right, you think silently in your mind, trying hard not to let him see your whatever. The lounge chair room looks comfy and enticing. You're worried that you'll completely lose the motivation to trailblaze if you think about it. All the twists and turns and hardships you've been through, are they worth it? Lying here and welcoming an eternal comfy slumber. Maybe that's where you belong. I know what you're thinking. Don't be tempted by your mom's chair. I like when writers have fun with stuff like that and everything doesn't have to be too serious with the main character. What is that? They just steal the treasure rewards? What is going? What just happened? Spirit thief. Self-proclaimed well-known master thief across Euphorius. He enjoys stealing treasures others just about to obtain. When vanishing into the void, stolen goods. Or with their stolen goods. They tend to leave a coin of whimsy and mockery in the aftermath. The only thing that can punish them is to run. Oh, okay. So we're just going to use the power to change back time. Okay, I'll just figure out as I go. At least a button. Okay, yeah, I'll figure it out. So, do I have to release in the green? I'm confused. Okay. Do I have to hold it in the green? Let me see. Okay. Got it. It said on the screen I wasn't reading it. Hard to extravagant in here. That's a okay. Oh, we have to fight it? See, this was talking about. No, I have. No. The game has been doing this to me a lot lately since the update. But they did say there are some performance things they're working out.
Time to cleanse the filth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
This big diamond, it's all yours.
Oh,
Expand your thinking. Be of your body and mind.
Time to twirl.
Yeah. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
go back to my. Okay. Actually, I could just pick I could just pick that doesn't happen again. I have no. What team do I have him on? I have him on this team. Swap you out with. And then we could just use this
With you
team.
here, I feel a bit more at ease.
And do that. That way I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, finished exploring? I still have one last special gift for you.
And the view's great.
Come this way. I'll explain it to you.
The basin looks like something used for rituals. I feel like I've seen it in a movie somewhere. Premium sink.
It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs and is now my gift to the both of you. You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphorius and of the holy city Arkema. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heirs for yourselves.
By witness.
In ancient times, Fegusa, the chalice of plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billowing waves. When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also left behind a passageway. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you.
Oh.
Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next open your eyes, you shall witness for yourselves the Vortex of Genesis, a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesized miracle of Genesis will occur.
Is it really that amazing?
For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds and let my whispers fill your ears. Take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest and feel the water gently flow away through your fingers. Sink deeper and do this once more. Submerge your wrists in the spirit water. Familiarize yourself with its temperature, its touch. Spread your fingers, then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feel the spirit water flow against your face until all of your senses are submerged. Floating, sinking, diving into the depths. You now stand at the heart of this world.
Oh wow, look at that.
Now, I require your honesty.
I knew it was a trap. Everything with her has been a trap so far. Yeah, as expected.
This is no laughing matter. It's an interrogation. While the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your every move. Unfortunately, you have broken your promises.
So you're indeed aware of our transgression. However, we only did it to save a life.
This fate is as fragile as thread. I must exercise prudence in order to eliminate sources of potential disaster. I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The golden thread shall judge on my behalf. If you're truthful, you will live. Else, you will perish.
We meet again, distinguished guests.
Casterus will be your executioner. A reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphorius who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a usurper nation that spared no expense in constructing skyships with the desire to break through the blue sky and reach the stars. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell the instant the fleet of skyships took flight. An entire city-state, along with all of its subjects, was reduced to ash in that moment. It's not that Amphorius is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn, and an entire nation of mortals to perish. The Eye of Twilight is only one example of this. This is forbidden territory which can never be ventured into.
So you're saying that it's better to pretend it doesn't, or that it doesn't exist. We mean no harm.
Divine punishment has never been fair. As Okima's guardian, I must do the same. This is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs. Therefore, the only thing that I can do right now is to ensure that the both of you remain devoted. 3 steps, Casterus.
Yes, Lady Aglaia.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses will not affect the thread. The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward that the executioner will take. If she isn't standing behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, both of you will have passed this test. If she is, your journey will end here.
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
This would be great if this was actually like a choice thing that would affect your party moving forward. Like a choice-based game, and then you'd lose like Dan Hong or something. Unfortunately, you know, probably not gonna go that way. If you could live up to 2 times, I mean, technically, yeah, you could, but at risk. Regardless of what she says, Leon will be fine as long as our answers are clear.
Well then, let us begin. Question 1. Outlanders, why have you come to Emporius?
To solve problems plaguing this world. Nope. To allow our journey to continue. Turn this place upside down. 2.
A truthful response. A step will not be recorded. Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Akima?
Because of our courageous spirit and selfless hearts. I regret what we did. Shouldn't have aided Akama at all. To allow our journey to continue. I mean, the right answer is 3. I'm gonna pick 3. So now we live no matter what, right? So it doesn't matter if we lie.
Detected. A step will not be recorded. Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens?
Can't make any guarantees. Not a chance. I use a baseball bat, not a blade. I mean, that's not true. You have the blade when you change stances, but for destruction. I can't make any guarantees. Chance. See, I don't know what's going to happen, because what if they turn out to be the enemy? I'll push 2. I knew the answer is 1.
Although you attempted to make a promise, your resolve didn't match your response. A step will be recorded. Final question. Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body. Are you willing to use it to aid the Chrysos heirs in slaying the gods?
Hey, you can even detect that. I'm not willing and cannot agree to your request. One of the direction seeds of disaster. Be careful. It might backfire. I'm gonna pick 1.
Response to a question with another question indicates intense suspicion and resistance. A step will be recorded. All 4 questions have been asked and answered. You have earned a second chance with your honesty. Both of you may continue to stay in Akima, and its citizens will continue to view you as distinguished guests. However, you must promise that today's farce will not occur again.
I think it's more appropriate for us to say that last part. Yeah, I agree.
Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos heirs will continue to follow the path in the prophecy. You may be a ray of hope that fell onto Amphorius. However, until all has been proven, you cannot be allowed to pose a threat to Amphorius.
If we stay, we continue to monitor us. Well, of course it will.
For the Holy City, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise and use every heartless yet effective trick in the book.
Forgive us, but I'm afraid our cooperation cannot continue under these conditions. Yeah, I agree. If we cannot gain people's if we cannot gain your trust, Lady Ago, depart. Amphorius isn't the only option for the nameless. Things don't have to end on a sour note between us.
I respect your decision.
Hold on! Please, wait a moment.
Finan?
I was wondering when he was going to show up.
As the first person to encounter them, I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding whether they can stay.
Do speak your mind.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the Holy City. However, during the battle to defend Akama, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was able to detect the conviction in their eyes back then. That's why I was willing to put my life in their hands. Please believe a warrior's intuition. At present, Akama is desperate for aid, and I am loath to lose two allies just like that. Isn't this what Miss Casterus believes as well?
Yeah. I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
So 2 Chrysos heirs are willing to vouch for you. It seems my actions were too high-handed. Finan, will you fulfill your duty as host and look after our distinguished guests?
Well, I'm not good at formalities. I'll do my best.
Cass, next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. As you both have chosen to trust these Outlanders, ensure they are adequately informed about the mysteries concealed within.
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier.
I wonder what would have happened if you
Make up your mind.
you fail that. Obviously, the game doesn't just end. I'm curious. They give you a cutscene or something where you all die, or if you have to fight them, or what?
I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Casterus already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaya.
Oh, okay. So that's
Only
what
a
happened.
select few can sway Lady Aglaya, and Lord Finon is one of them.
That answers that question. I mean, she's not going to apologize. She said why.
Oh, please stop. Aglaya. She has long sealed her heart in ice for Akima's sake. Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet still so far from them. One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. We'll soon find out that Amphorius' deepest secrets are all hidden here. Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the Vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs. The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphorius, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place.
Okay.
generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress for a very long time. It was Aglaya and Treeby who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
And they are the only two demigods in the Holy City.
While Treeby, Trian, and Trinon are three individuals, I suppose they're considered one single divine essence. In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered, and the world's order reconstructed. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true. Aglaya and Treeby have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphorius' fate.
Sounds like quite a responsibility. Will you also be continuing on? Mention pursuing the Strife Titan 3.
Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Chrysos heirs, and I'm following in the footsteps of those two.
Mission. Huh.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers within the constellations. Why not step forward and listen to them for yourselves?
The voice of the constellation? Is that really possible? Guess we'll see. The day is silent and darkness has taken the stage. Flames rise higher and drums fall like rain. Warriors soaked in golden blood, their cloaks tattered. Bronze shields you, brass echoes my sorrow. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all this now. I might do it later. So those are the voices, the whispers, we've been hearing. That makes sense. So from doing all these things, you get that in order to level it up. Okay, got it. Just like Penacony, to do certain things. And I'm guessing that's how you raise the level of your thing. Yep, same thing. How you get these. Okay. All right. I definitely have to get that done. I didn't do it in Penacony. Get it done here though.
So, did you hear it? The first time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just the boy playing with swords, oblivious to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for it. Without this journey, I might have already become a wandering soul on the battlefield. Alright, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Christos heirs and aid us in hunting down Nikedor and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife. If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide you with answers.
Are you yeah, I want to know how they're chosen for the crisis heirs.
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all. The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire circumstances and bestows miracles upon them.
What are the other crisis heirs in the world? Oh yeah, where are they? Sure.
Legend has it that the first Chrysos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Chrysos War. A conflict backed by the gods, yet one that brought much bloodshed and claimed many heroes. By the time of my birth, the tales of the Chrysos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. If there are others called forth by the prophecy, I trust that fate will guide them to us.
You plan to fight Nikedor, yeah.
Armed with courage and unwavering resolve, our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos. Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death. Prepare yourselves. The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Fina, from Aedes Elysiae, will spare no effort to bridge the gap between you and the Chrysos heirs.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy, but I will do my best as well.
You have any final? Yeah. I mean, we're gonna stay here, obviously.
That's wonderful to hear. You truly are the hope of Amphorius. I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you. Once we triumph in the battle against Nikedor, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Finon, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have them return to the bath chamber for some rest?
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on Amphorius. Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trian will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
Yeah, that was a lot of drama for one day. And I feel like we might have forgotten something. Yeah. Surprised they're letting them keep the camera with all the issues it caused. I'm surprised they're not more curious to ask. Still surprised that they're not asking any other questions about any other worlds. I guess, like they said earlier, they only care about this. So weird. Is there anything in here? Doesn't look like it. We have a thing here too. Not to worry about. You know what? I'm actually gonna call it here, I think. And we return to the bath chamber.
to now?
I think as far as the stream goes, I'm going to I'm gonna call it. I'll probably finish the story off stream, I'll be honest with you, only because I won't be streaming, probably won't stream tomorrow. Well, I know I'm not gonna stream tomorrow, and I won't be streaming this weekend, so I don't want to wait that long to finish the story, to be honest with you. But I like the direction the story is going. They gave us a ton of stuff to do, which I like. Whatever you have a big patch update, you want a ton of content to do. So that's good. I think that the distrust is something that should happen more because you are just coming from your group's coming from space. And then the characters they introduce so far, them pointing out, oh, they all have different personalities is good too. I like this patch so far. I think it's good. They're still worried about the characters and the teams. But that's not something we can predict right now. We won't know if we're going to continue to have really bad power creep until a few patches in. But everything else seems to be really good with this patch. But I'm looking forward to getting through the story and seeing where that goes. But I got to work on leveling some of these characters up. Not really leveling it, but I have to like gear them. He doesn't have, like, I have relics on them, but these are just ones I already had. I don't know if all of them are good for her stats, and then obviously I have to go through traces and level this up for Linkshell, but I also have to do it for same thing. I have to I think these are bad. I don't even think these are right. I just did the smart equip or whatever. I mean, was it? It's a smart equip for this. Yeah, I don't even have any of these to put on them. So I have to work on this stuff later. But besides that, good update. I'll be back on, might not be back Monday. Let me not say that. Nope, won't be back Monday. I'll probably be back Tuesday. And I don't know if I'll be back with this or if I'll be playing something else. Because like I said, I'll be through the story. We'll see what I'm feeling when I'm playing. I might be back on Marvel Rivals. I don't know if I want to stream that. Maybe I'll stream Ghost to do some up. We'll see. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.